start the show.
Gotta stay on your toes. Life Lessons Juvy, episode 38, I believe. I am your host, JuvyThaKid, as always. Let me tilt this up a little bit so I'm not hunching over for a good view here. Yeah. Did that feel like a ride? Like, no? Alright. I am your host, JuvyThaKid, as always. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat, at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. Hat made by Stony_Tonys. Hit him up on Instagram. Alright, let's get into it. Tattoo_Nation13, my little brother. Hit him up on Instagram if you're in the Barrie area and you want some dope tattoos. Hit him up. He's done pretty much all of mine. How it feels to get tattooed in a relaxing and comfortable environment. LOL. Obviously, like, that's the ideal situation to be in. Especially if you're nervous about the tattoo. It's one of those things, like, if it's like a nice relaxing place and like there's just good vibes everywhere, it's gonna help you kind of like deal with the anxiety. It's gonna help you deal with the anxiety and everything easier. So yeah, I don't know, like, if I had the choice between like a shop that I know a lot of people are going to be coming in and out and it's going to be really hectic around there, whatever, like, I don't know, that can kind of like get my anxiety going, just because like I don't know how the tattoo's going to turn out, if someone's going to like take shit too far and then like a line gets fucked up, who knows. But like having a relaxing and comfortable environment, like while you're in like getting a tattoo, is really important, because it's going to help you relax through all of it, and it's going to just help it kind of go by a lot smoother, and you'll have a more positive experience overall. Little Jenny Wren. Would the political landscape look a lot different if Facebook and YouTube didn't exist? Do our modern leaders seem more like celebrities than real politicians these days? Honestly, I believe if Facebook and YouTube didn't exist, our like understanding of politics and everything like that would actually be like more devolved than it is now, because we're able to kind of not so much like see them as celebrities, but we actually get, and not even real politicians, strip all that away, we get to see these people as people, you know what I mean? Because as some people will say, like, well, like, you know, his personal life and business is separate, whatever. But when you're trying to run Canada, or if you're the president of the United States and you're doing certain things like as a regular person day to day, and you're kind of being an asshole, whatever, that's gonna lead a lot of people away from you, and kind of rightfully so, if those kind of are telltale signs of how you're gonna lead the country. Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, both of them, it's kind of picking the lesser of two evils. Like Hillary Clinton, she got the whole email server scandal going on right now. There's a lot of other crazy shit, like kind of from her past. Donald Trump is known for saying you're fired and having Dorito hot dog skin. I honestly, it's one of these things that, like, I think we see them as more celebrities because you can see them everywhere, kind of thing. It depends on how they behave, though. Are they behaving like a politician and answering things like appropriately and conducting themselves maturely, or are they using their social outlets to kind of like engage in kind of, you know, really immature like banter with like reporters or whatever? We see a lot of that from Donald Trump. Somebody will say something about him that he doesn't like, and all right away he's like, yeah, no, not a good guy. So he's a loser, not a good guy. Like, he just starts kind of saying whatever he wants about people. So it all depends. Like, are they acting like a politician, or are they acting like a celebrity, like one of the spoiled kind of shitty celebrities? I think the political Facebook and YouTube. Unfortunately, Facebook is kind of like they got busted for manipulating feeds, so it shows, I believe, more liberal news. I believe it was liberal. I'm not. Don't quote me on that though. Excuse me. See if those outlets are, excuse me, manipulating people's feeds to see see the information, whatever, then that's wrong because they're trying to sway it in one direction. But in a completely kind of open forum that the internet is, Facebook and YouTube being that, of course, there's so much information and there's so many different things that can help either inform or construct an opinion about who you want to vote for or who you're planning to support based on certain things that they might do as a day-to-day person, certain ways they handle the media and journalists, and kind of just certain ways that they'll use their resources and outlets. So I think Facebook and YouTube has, in a way, helped people and helped broaden the political landscape. We see a lot more issues that we might not be as intelligible to, or knowledgeable, sorry. So yeah, I believe they've actually helped the political landscape. Modern leaders seeming more like celebrities than real politicians these days. It kind of, like I said, it goes to, are you acting like a spoiled celebrity or are you acting like a real politician? It all depends on how you're going to conduct yourself. Little Jenny Ryan trying to throw one at Tattoo Nation, but I'm going to answer it. Do tattoos hurt? LOL. It all depends on where you get them, honestly. Some people will say anywhere you get tattooed won't hurt. That's whatever. And it all depends on the person and your pain tolerance. Because, I don't know, my face didn't hurt at all. My neck piece on that side, that sucked. So, okay. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. Padme 810 underscore. Can men and women really only be friends? Yes. It amazes me how this is still like kind of a question these days. Yes, men and women can just be friends, and it doesn't have to have any sexual or romantic or physical attributions attached to it. I don't understand why not. If you feel like you can't be just friends with somebody of the opposite sex, maybe there's something that you need to kind of like evaluate and like really deal with within yourself. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory way, like it does happen. So yeah, like, I don't know, if you can't just be friends with somebody of the opposite sex, then I don't know if like you have like the right view of like being an adult and of the world, you know what I mean? And I don't mean this about Padme 810. I mean like as a generalization, like speaking in generalizations. But yeah, men and women can only be friends, and they don't have to like get it on or get jiggy with it. I don't see why that's a problem. Focus. Thank you. See? It listens to me. It's not inanimate. Little homie 127. Okay, well, that is it, folks. Struggles with lights. That is it, folks. Life Lessons with Juvy, episode 38. As always, I'm your host, JuvyThaKid. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at JuvyThaKid. Thank you to everyone for their support, for their topics, and just continued support through this whole like channel building and everything. It means a lot to me. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. To all my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos, for the love of everybody, keep being weird.